good luck on washing my hand, because this thing doesn't go anywhere. Oh, I'm gonna have this for the next 2 days. Rimmel, it's a British brand, British makeup brand, which is available at supermarkets, drugstores, and also online. Over the years, I use many of their items also. I make few videos so I can easily link them somewhere up here in case if you want a more in-depth review. In my makeup collection, I have many things, but I decided to dig through it and collect all the Rimmel items because it is an affordable brand. Let's say affordable, I'm not gonna call them cheap, affordable. But because it doesn't cost too much, most of the time people are avoiding it and go for something more expensive. But in fact, they do have some good products. So there is no reason for you to overspend. And I'm gonna start with the lasting finish 25-hour hydrating boost full coverage foundation with SPF 20. My shade is 100 Ivory, and when I applied this, I took a footage of it, and because the match is so good, you could barely see it on my face. What does it do? Full coverage, lightweight foundation with a boost of hydration for great looking skin that lasts all day. And the best part, it comes with a pump. Yes, I do like it, especially during the spring and summer or when there is a humidity in the air. So in that case, I know this foundation still gonna be on my skin. In a colder month, it's a little bit harder. Okay, there is nothing wrong with the foundation. It's just my skin is dry and I need to put some heavy duty moisturizer with a slip. So in that case, the long-staying product is gonna stay on my face for longer. Why? Because if it says long-staying, it means it has a lot of pigment, and somehow that stuff needs to stay on your skin. There are times when the hydration from my skin is gonna just poof. That's why I need either put a primer or something with a mineral oil so the product will stay, not go inside my pores. But yes, I do enjoy this product, and this is my repurchase because previously here in the States we have this foundation but with no pump, and then I went to Europe, I bought me some with a pump, and then couple years afterwards they bring it back here to the States but with the actual pump. So yes, this is something worth looking into it. By the way, Rimmel here has less products than in Europe because it's a British brand, so obviously their assortment is going to be bigger over there, while here not so much. But there are another versions of their foundation because they also have one in like a tube which is mousse. There was one with a blue or silver bottle, and I think they also come up with more like a clean line which comes in a blue package. I'm gonna follow up with their mist Stay Matte Fix and Go 2-in-1 Primer Setting Spray, Shine Control, Locks in Makeup, Quick Dry, Oil Free, 100ml, 3.4 ounce. And this is my repurchase. In fact, I have another one in the past, but this used to be in a bottle which was purple all over, and then they kind of upgraded into this one. It is a, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the mist or no, but it is a fine mist, and it's one of those items which is affordable and does the job. And also you don't need a lot. This bottle will last you for a long time. Something which is a good product is their Stay Matte powder, which been a favorite of mine for many years, and not only mine, also many other people. Lightweight powder formulated with natural minerals for up to 5-hour matte finish helps to minimize the appearance of pores and hides imperfections for flawless skin. I believe there's like 3 or 4 different shades. In here I have creamy natural, and transparent, and you can barely see the difference on this camera. Okay, I don't know, maybe somehow. One, it's the transparent, it has more yellow tone, while the Creamy Natural it's more pink. In fact, I can get away with either or, but the Creamy Natural will suit me more because my skin has more pinkish tone. I think there should be like two more colors, maybe more, but those are the ones which I have. And yes, I do like it. The package, it's not perfect. Okay, if the brand is affordable, you cannot expect luxurious package because they have to cut corners somehow. So they rather give you the good product in a cheaper package, which is fine with me because you know what, I rather save me some money than pay, I don't know, $30-40 for something which I don't know if it's even good, or if I'm gonna, I don't know, drop it and this thing's gonna break into a million pieces. I can easily go and get me a new one. I'm not gonna be sorry for it. Either way, yes, I do like this powder, so there is a reason why I have more than one. Then something which is good as well are the maxi blushes. You know what, let me change the light because you can barely see the shades. Okay, maybe now it's gonna be better. So two of them are the same. And yeah, this is Sweet Cheek, so I have two of the same one. I have two because I like one so much, I decided to purchase a second one as a backup. And I think at that time, they were either, I'm not gonna say discontinuing, but something happened and they put Rimmel on clearance. So I was like, this is no good. So just to be safe, I bought me a second shade. But no, Rimmel, it's still here in the States, so you can still purchase it if you do want some good blush which does the work. So I have one in Sweet Cheeks, which is more orangey, and then the second one it's Third Base. And this morning I was at Walmart and I think they have two more shades. One, it's a nice peachy, not rosy, but it's like, okay, it's a pink blush which is gonna look beautiful on a dark skin tone. Obviously I cannot use that one. Technically I can if I'm gonna take a little bit, but I have my natural flash of color, so I don't need to add more pink. But in here I have the Sweet Cheeks and Third Base. Yes, so this is more orangey, while this is more pinkish with a, I don't know, like tiny glitter in it. There is nothing wrong with those blushes. I don't think they're gonna show up because the light's gonna really kill the colors. But you are receiving a lot of product because it's 9 grams, which is 0.3 ounce. You do receiving a lot of product because it's 0.9 grams. And yes, I can easily put them on the same shelf as the blushes from Wet n Wild, because even though they're cheap, they are performing really well. Now move over to their mascaras. Rimmel has many different ones. They even have one in a shape of an hourglass. So in case if you're looking for that twiggy look, that you can easily try that one. Otherwise, Scandalized, that's the one which I use the most, is the Scandalized Curve Alert, which actually comes with a curve brush. Those are my bright two new ones, so I'm not gonna open them. Oh, and by the way, I have this one in my recent empties, I think, yeah. So if anything, I'm gonna link to that video. So at least you can see the way how the brush looks. But this is Scandalized in a waterproof version. Volume Flash Scandalized Waterproof Mascara. And the wand, it's straight, waterproof, no lash can escape. Scandalous volume, no clumps, easy to remove. And by the way, it is waterproof. It will stay on your lashes for a long time. So yes, that's the one which I'm currently using. And talking about waterproof, I have there, here we go, their brow mascara, which I was using and then I put it away. And I couldn't understand why when I was looking for the items, till I apply it today and I know why. So that's the way how it looks. It's like the regular no brow thing. Wonderful full brow 24-hour waterproof brow mascara with fibers. So technically it's gonna attach to your lashes and give you the hair which you didn't know you have. So it comes with a tiny brush, and I bought this one upon recommendation of another YouTuber because she liked it so much. And there is nothing wrong with this product except I have the wrong shade. And let me show you why. Where are you? So here is one from Max Factor, which I'm currently using. And because I like it so much, I even took out the stopper. However, you can see the difference. This it's more, let's say, light brown, more reddish, while this is darker. So if I can, okay, yeah, obviously here's more product, but let me apply the other one so you can see the difference. Yeah. So this is way too light for me, but I do like this. In fact, once I'm gonna finish the Max Factor, I will see if there are more darker shades from Rimmel, because I don't mind buying this, but in a darker shades. Especially, you know what? Let's just check something. Especially that Max Factor is not available here, but check this one up. It's exactly same brush. Let's just see something else as well. Yep, same product. Made in England, made in UK. They're both made in UK. So if it means that they are made in the same factory, interesting. But yes, I'm gonna be looking for a darker shade. Then, with the eyeshadows, they have many different palettes, which I did have few in the past. And the nice thing about them, if you, let's say, want to experiment with colors, but you don't want to spend like $50–60 on a palette where you don't know if the color is going to suit you, or maybe from that whole palette you're going to use 2 or 3 colors where you're going to leave the one behind, or you know what, maybe you just didn't feel like using it at all. Rimmel palettes comes in many different combinations, many different shades, so I will advise you to look into them, because if you want to get, let's say, like maybe green palette or pink palette, but you never use the color, guess what? Get yourself one of those cheaper palettes, see if you're really gonna use it, and then maybe invest in something more expensive. But even if you stick with the cheap one, how often you gonna use those colorful shades? If you're the person who's using the colorful shades every day, that's nice. But if it's only like once or twice a year, you know what? There is no point for you to even investing in those expensive palettes. And the quality of Rimmel shadows, it is kind of good. One time when I was at Fred and Meyer, I saw their singles, and that's the one which I currently have, Rimmel London Magnify Eyes #3, all about the base, and you're getting 3.5 gram, which is a lot of product. And that's the one which I have underneath my lash line. I don't know if I can put it somewhere. It's an eyeshadow, but this particular one, it's matte. I have their palettes, and most of the time, I should say almost all of them, I didn't have any issues with applying. So that's something else to look into it. But also their creamy shadow, Water Cloud All Day Wear Soft Shadow. And okay, the color is 005 Chill Peach. They have few different shades. Couple days ago, I was playing around with it, and what I did, I applied this shade let's say a glittery topper from another brand, and then cream eyeshadow in a stick from number 7. Yeah, you can barely see it because it kind of matches, blends with my skin tone. Okay, going back, so I have 3 different shades. I was waiting for them to dry, so once they did dry, the topper I could just easily, that thing was falling apart, or the more I touch it, was just being gone. With the creamy shade, yes, it stayed for a little bit, but the same thing afterwards was gone. But this thing stayed. It really stayed. So I was happily surprised. Even though this product, it's cheap, affordable, and you will never expect such a staying power, it took me by surprise. I have this one for a while. I think I'm like halfway done. There I'm gonna try to finish it, or just see if I can repurchase in another shade. But yes, I have to put this one back into the rotation, and then voila, I have some stick product left, and what just fell down. Here I have glosses, liners, and something else. Let me start with glosses, and those are the Stay Glossy up to 16 hour shine lip gloss, and I think here I have 2 of each, and this I have on my lips, but I don't think you can really see it. I have 2 different shades for each. This one, it's All Day Seduction, it's more orangey, while this is Captivate Me, more pinkish, and it's a gloss, so you cannot really go wrong with. It's gonna give you a nice shine. Let's see if I can put it somewhere. So that's the more orangey one. Obviously, the color in the packet is gonna be more colorful than when you're gonna put it on you, because it's gonna be sheer out, and that's the more pinkish one. In fact, those have restrictions about makeup in your workplace. You can easily wear those, because even though there is a let's say color in the package, not too much of it's gonna show up on your lips. So this is something which I do like, and obviously you can tell why. Okay, so I'm keep dropping stuff. Let me start with the liner. So they have 2 different kinds, or maybe even 3. I just have 2 of them up here. They have the automatic liners, they have the kohl liner, and then their Scandalize waterproof gel pencil. So this is like the let's say 24-hour liner from Urban Decay. So yes, they are more creamier and they will stay. The soft kohl is the actual pencil which you have to sharpen. Backtrack, you have to sharpen them both. It's just the way how they perform, it's a little bit different. Then something which I forgot, it's the Brow This Way Fierce Scoop Eyebrow Definer in a dark brown. Okay, so you have spoolie on one end, and then the pencil on the other, and you have that triangular shape. Oh, come on. Okay. So yeah, if you want to fill up your brows, then why not? And yes, this one, it's way darker than, no, yeah, here we go. Way darker than the other one. And that was our wrong placement. Whew, okay. One more eyeliner. So this is the Scandalize in a shade Nude. So if you like putting eyeliner in your waterline just to open to your eyes, this is something which can do the job. Also L'Oreal, they have one in a similar shade. The last item are the lip pencils. So they have the automatic and the one which you have to sharpen. So that's the typical lip pencil. So you just twist it and comes up and down. And the next one are the sharpener. Lip liner, it's one of those things which you don't really need to spend a lot of money on. Same as mascara. If you use every day, you know you're gonna finish and use it up. So do you really need something expensive? Before I'm gonna apply this and finish it up this video, let me know in the comments what products from Rimmel did you try, and if you did like them. Let me apply the liners. This is, what are you? 1000 Kisses. Okay. So that's 1000 Kisses. I'm gonna follow up with the 63 Eastern Snub. Okay, the names are like, ooh, interesting. Okay. Ready? This is 1000 Kisses, that's the Eastern Snub. And one more left will be the 080 Blushing Nude. Okay, hold on, Blushing Nude. So that's third base. Sweet Cheeks. Why does this sound familiar? Blushing Nude. I have no idea. Okay, so that's what we have up here. So it's like a nudie color. A little bit of a challenge for me to wash all of it out. Anyway, hopefully this video was informative, and I see you in the next one. Bye.